Good morning, Atlantic Coast High School. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. Please be seated. It's Tuesday, November 14th, and welcome to the Morning Rays. I'm Sebastian Williams, and here are today's announcements. Do you want to make a difference in the life of a child? Miss Riley's Life Skills classes are organizing a fundraiser for Toys of Tots, which is run by the Marine Corps Reserves.
We are collecting new unwrapped toys for children between the age of birth and 12 years old.
There are drop-off boxes located in the main office, Media Center, Mr. Custer's room, 122, and Miss Riley's room, 607.
Unfortunately, we cannot accept video games, clothing, or food. We must be a new unwrapped toy.
This fundraiser teaches our students the importance of community involvement and why it is so important to volunteer.
We want to give back our time and effort to the children who are less fortunate.
Please help our cause by dropping off toys between now and December 15th. Junior girls, don't forget that there will be an interest meeting for Miss Atlantic Coast pageant contestants and their parents tomorrow at 6 p.m. in the Media Center. The deadline for contestants to register online is this Sunday, the 19th. If you have any questions, please see Miss Norris in room 332, Mr. Reed in the auditorium, or Miss Gibson in 313. Also, senior guys, you still have time to participate in the Mr. Ugly pageant. You'll need to submit your paperwork by this Friday, November 17th. See Miss Norris in room 332 if you have any questions. The National Honor Society is sponsoring a sweater drive for those in need this winter. All you have to do is bring in your gently used jackets, hoodies, sweaters, and sweatshirts and drop them off in the donation bins located in room 613 and the main office. The sweater drive will end on January 31st. The first annual basketball black and white scrimmage will be this Friday evening at 6 o'clock. Tickets will cost $5, and in addition to the scrimmage, there will be other games such as a three-point shootout. There will also be many prizes and giveaways such as t-shirts, food, and a chance to win free basketball tickets for the entire season. Attention Marathon High students, there will be a short meeting in the Media Center today at 2:05. We'll be running the Magic Mile on Thursday after school, so be sure to have a copy of your sports physical form turned in to Miss Solomon in room 535, or you won't be able to participate. And speaking of running, the next ACHS veteran we are recognizing knows a thing or two about that. Here's Brandon Russell with the story.
Mr. Valero, the cross-country coach here at Atlantic Coast High School, did a lot more than the average person before teaching. He was in the United States Coast Guard. Take a look at why he chose to be in the Coast Guard instead of being in another branch.
I joined the Coast Guard because I didn't really ever want to be a soldier, and I thought the Coast Guard incorporated a lot of things I wanted to do in life, whether it be search and rescue, whether it be law enforcement. You know, it was the way to go.
During his time in the Coast Guard, Mr. Valero has experienced a lot of things. Out of all his experiences, here is his most memorable one.
Most memorable experience was obviously September 11th, 2001. I was a first responder when I was stationed at Coast Guard Station Jones Beach.
As you can see, Mr. Valero has done a lot more than being a teacher. He served in the United States Coast Guard, and he is the current cross-country coach for Atlantic Coast. Reporting for the Morning Rays, I'm Brandon Russell.
Those are all the announcements for today. Have a terrific Tuesday.